guys! So today I wanted to talk about 5 staples that you should always have in your pantry. These happen to be from Trader Joe's, but you can pick them up pretty much anywhere you shop. Maybe not the exact product, but pretty close. Now these are all ingredients that I always keep on hand because you never know when you're gonna need them. Whether you're low carb or not, these are just great things that you should always have on hand so that you're never in a bind. So let's just jump right into what I have here. The first thing that I always keep in my pantry is spray coconut oil. If you watch any of my recipe videos, you've seen me use this. It's fantastic. A lot of spray cooking oils can have really gross stuff in them, weird chemicals, canola oil. The thing that I really love about the spray coconut oil is that coconut oil smokes at a higher temperature than do other oils, for example, olive oil. So you can cook at higher temperatures without compromising your oils. A lot of them change when they get too hot, and by change I mean they become physically different. So whenever I'm cooking something and I want it to not stick, I use this guy. Second thing I think you should always have in your pantry from Trader Joe's are chia seeds. Obviously you can get these a bunch of different places. This particular packaging is from Trader Joe's, but they're sold almost anywhere nowadays. I also get like a big giant bag of them at Costco, which makes a lot more sense when you use them very often. These are just really great to have on hand when you want to add an extra boost to, say, yogurt or smoothies, or you can even make pudding out of it for a quick snack or breakfast. They really help to bump up the volume in things and keep you fuller because they expand. They also help clean out your system because they're very gelatinous. So they're really great to throw in a smoothie because you don't even know that they're there. And honestly, they don't taste bad. I like them just soaked in water, and you can put them in like iced tea or juice. And they are loaded with fiber, so they keep you super full. So I always like to have these on hand. They're great to throw in whatever. Keep them in your pantry, use them, you'll be glad to do. The third thing I always keep in my pantry is some type of broth. I love that Trader Joe's sells their broth in these cartons because they're resealable, they can be thrown in the fridge, and they're really easy to grab and use. Whether you're cooking up vegetables and you just need to like quick steam them and add a burst of flavor, or you're adding them to soups or chilies or whatever, they're really great to have on hand. And if you're vegetarian, they do have the vegetable stock. I use that sometimes too. But the organic free-range chicken broth is my favorite. It is so flavorful. It adds so much to any dish. One of my favorite things to do with it is to saute up some broccoli, and then at the very end just pour like a tablespoon or two and let it steam out, and then the flavor from the chicken broth goes onto the broccoli and it helps finish the cooking process. It just makes everything go a little bit quicker, and it tastes great. Also, if you're super low carb, you need to have a lot of salt in your diet, and this stuff is a great salt source. It's a lot more natural than using things like bouillon cubes, which have MSG and gross chemicals. So if you're trying to bump up your sodium intake, have a cup of this and maybe throw in some steamed veggies and make like a little quick vegetable soup. Super easy way to get some salt in your diet. When you eat low carb, sometimes flavors can get a little boring. Hot sauce is a great way to add flavor to any dish, which is why I love to have some in my pantry all the time. We have all different types in our pantry. I love the Trader Joe's ones because they have like these little bottles with fun flavors. This one's a habanero hot sauce, but they have a really good smoked chili pepper one too that I love. If you're just whipping up some chicken and vegetables for dinner, and I mean, it gets boring, so just dump a little hot sauce, have a bunch of different flavors on hand. We always have a few open in the fridge. You can add hot sauce to recipes like tuna burgers or meatloafs or whatever, just to change it up a little bit. I have a really great tuna burger recipe that this would be fantastic in. I'll link that for you right here and you can check that out. My last and 5th kitchen staple is Trader Joe's Thai lime and chili cashews. What kind of nut makes you sneeze? Cashew! The reason that these have become a staple in my pantry is because they make a great snack, but they are also a fabulous addition to certain meals. If you want to bump up your fats in a stir fry, adding cashews is a wonderful way to do that. And these Thai, lime, and chili cashews are a great flavor booster as well. They're also wonderful in salads, especially like Asian salads. They're really spicy. But if you don't have a Trader Joe's nearby, I don't know that you would find anything very similar to this, but just cashews in general make a great addition to certain meals. So that is definitely a kitchen staple. Then of course I have to have an honorable mention. I didn't want to put this on my top 5 list because I've talked about it so much, but The coconut cream, obviously a staple in my kitchen. I use it a ton. My favorite thing to do with it, obviously, is make coconut fluff. I also use it in my fluff cake recipe and my key lime pie, and there's a bunch of different recipes that I have not filmed yet that I use it in. I literally always have about a dozen cans of this stuff in my pantry, and I don't know that I will ever get sick of it. Also, if you run out of your heavy cream or milk or whatever you use in your coffee or tea in the morning, a tablespoon of this stuff is phenomenal. It really makes a great heavy cream replacement, especially if you're trying to like cut out dairy a little bit, but you still want that creamy coffee in the morning. Try to use some coconut cream or full fat coconut milk instead. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Go out and stock up your pantry so that you're never stuck in a bind and don't know what to cook that night. I think that these will really help you out in changing up your meals. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. The thing that I really love about this spray coconut oil is that coconut oil has a so you can have a higher heated. One of my favorite things to do with it is to saute up some broccoli and then and it helps finish the cooking process. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thought that subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I can't talk.